Alright, Lumberjacks, here we are on Azura. What we're going to be doing today is doing one of the many projects that I have planned on this map. Now, for those of you who don't know, this map has a lot of cool features, such as digging out a ditch to put pipe in the ground, as well as building different cabins. So what we're going to be doing today is the pipe project. Now, we've already went ahead and kind of cleared out the road going up to it, so that won't be a problem. And what we're mostly going to focus on is getting it dug out, getting the pipe in the ground, getting it backfilled. But before we do that, we need to go ahead and drive up there and check it out. Just gotta wait on Mr. Cannonball Alex here to show up, and then we're gonna go check it out, come up with a plan, and yeah, see what we need. Looks like Alex is just arriving here. Yeah, it's definitely a pretty crappy day to be doing this. Make sure Alex wants to go ahead with this project, even though it is raining. I'll wait until he backs up here. All right. Well, how was the drive up here? I feel it wasn't too bad with all this rain.
It wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad. All right. So yeah, you still want to go on with this project, even though it's raining cats and dogs right now, or?
Yeah, I think we should be able to. I think it just shouldn't be. I think the rain should be hopefully ending here in a little bit. But you know those weather reporters sometimes are totally wrong. But I think we could probably go on and continue it.
Isn't it crazy that they get paid to be wrong?
Uh huh.
All right. Yeah, let's go ahead, and you just want to drive up separately. You need to stop
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
anywhere.
just hop in my truck. Got some tools in it just in case we need some stuff too, some shovels and all that. So I'll just bring my truck up too.
Alrighty, well, if you do you know where it's at, or you just want to follow me?
I'll just follow you.
Alright, I will see you up there. Alright, so here we are. Definitely glad that the rain let up, but my wipers seem to be stuck on full speed, so we're just gonna ignore that. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over the plan here real quick. All right, so what we're gonna do is go ahead and dig out this ditch that runs all the way over to here down the spillway, and then once we do that, we're gonna go grab the pipe, put the pipe in the ground, backfill, and then we'll probably go ahead and clean up all this excess dirt off to the side here and whatever we have left over from digging, because obviously we're not going to get it all back in the ditch. And from there, after we complete this project, the next project will be the cabin build. Yeah, originally we were going to do the cabin build, but we were worried about the water being so high, and I'm really hoping that when we put this pipeline in here, this little drainage pipe here, that this water level will drive, which will allow us to drive through here. If not, it looks like we're going to be doing some off-roading, or maybe building a bridge. So that's the plan. We're gonna go ahead and dig this out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my excavator and a dozer, and I do believe Alex is gonna bring up the pipe on a flatbed. And yeah, so this should be a pretty busy day here, trying to get this put in, but hopefully everything goes smooth. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get these machines unloaded. Alright, so let's go ahead and start digging here. Now I'm going to start from this end and work my way to this end. And I'm also going to be taking all the material from the ditch and also from the side here and making one big pile. And then as we backfill any excess dirt that we have will be sold. And I think the way that we're going to do it is Alex will take a load of dirt to his land, and then I'll take a load of dirt to mine. So, yeah, let's get cracking here. We got a lot of material to move, but thankfully we have the right machines for the job. And I do believe Alex is on his way up with some more equipment. So yeah, let's go ahead and start trenching this out. Alright, looks like Alex just showed up with, how many sticks of pipe we got here? Looks like 8. That should be a pretty good start. So we're going to go ahead and get these first 8 laid in the ground here. And, yeah. Now, I will say we are making some pretty good progress. This ditch is coming along pretty nicely here. Now, obviously, I'm not able to get everything, but I am getting most of it.
Drop that one down for me.
Yeah, bring it in a little bit towards you. Bring your... Alright, go ahead. Alright, first piece of pipe going into the ground here. Are you stuck on the truck? Yeah, unstrap, strap again. Stop. Unstrap, strap real quick. They're bringing the whole truck with you. Alright, here we go. First piece of pipe being put into the ground. Boop. It's a new machine, so he's still trying to get used to the controls here. Oh, I'm gonna get smacked in the face. I better move. Go up and bring it in. Alright, and go ahead and down. Alright, let me unstrap it here. There we go. First piece of pipe. Alright, so we seem to be having some issues with the crane traverse here. It keeps trying to grab both the pipe and the trailer, something we did not foresee. So what we're gonna do is use the old Forky boys here on the skid steer and hopefully unload the pipe onto the ground to where the crane can then lower it in. So I think the way I want to try it is grabbing it from the back of the trailer here. I don't know how well this will go. Hoping that it will work just like that. Whoa. There we go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and set them near the ditch, and then we'll use the crane to lower them in.
I could just use that. That's way to kind of push him into.
Okay. Yeah, or we can just roll them in with the skid steer here. That might work just as well too, huh? All right. So there's the first little bit installed here. It's looking pretty lovely. So I think what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna continue ditching this out. And while I'm doing that, Alex is going to run down, get the rest of the pipe, and I should have the rest of this dug out by the time he gets back. Then we'll get the second trailer of pipe in the ground, and then it'll be backfilling. It's actually going along pretty well. Get back to it. Alright, so ditch is now dug. Still waiting on Alex to show up here. Hopefully he didn't have any issues at the quarry there where the pipe is, but while we wait for him, I'm going to go ahead and hop in the skid steer and clean up this edge over here. Then once we get the pipe in the ground, I'll then use the skid steer to dump right over this section, which I have left open. So that way we can get over to the other side and use the dozer to help push the material in. Alright, so it looks like Mr. Alex is back here. Looks like he has 1, 2, buckle my shoe, like 8 or 9 more pieces of pipe here, which I don't know. It might end up using all that pipe. Noticed you were gone for a couple hours. Everything okay, or have any issues?
Yeah, I actually did. I had to call someone to give me some gas on the way back to the koi. I ran out of gas. I didn't have enough to make it all the way there. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize I was close to empty, but
Yeah.
I had someone come and get me some gas, but I made it there and got back up here now.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
So, also noticed that we're starting to lose the daylight here, so hopefully we can get this done. We might run into the night a little bit, but a couple more hours we should have it done.
Yeah, we'll get some lights on these vehicles if we need to turn them on.
Right, or we got tower lights.
I'm just gonna push it in. Oh, maybe not. I'm just getting tired, you know. Nothing much.
Alright, let's go and get everything shut down here. Alright, so we almost have the pipe connected here, but I think we have both decided collectively that it's getting a little too dark, getting a little too dangerous out here, so I think we're going to call it a night and come back first thing in the morning and get the rest of this pipe hooked up here. And then tomorrow will be that and some backfill, so yeah.